I'm going for a cigarette. Are you coming?
No, I'll wait here. I want to see the end of this.
I miss you already.
Variety act epic. I think our baker's boy has taken a shine to the stage.
What do you mean?
Throwing me on the floor. We didn't rehearse that.
What's the problem? The audience loved us. Thought we were brilliant.
How could they think I was brilliant when I was lying in the dust for half the act? I kept thinking you were going to pick me up, but you just left me lying there.
It just seemed like the natural thing to do.
Pushing me on the floor, humiliating me. I felt like a comet. I didn't know what to do. You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for me. You'd still be stuck in that stupid bakery, and this is how you repay me.
And if it wasn't for me, you'd still be a dresser, so just be grateful.
Grateful?
I'll let you be my dummy.
Grateful? Let me tell you, I've been a dummy long enough for those bastards without being one for you.
I really enjoyed your performance.
Really?
You had the audience eating out of your hands.
Do you think so?
Well, I certainly was. Your voice gave me goosebumps. It made me want to cry.
I pulling my leg.
You've such a unique quality. You were born for the stage.
Thanks very much.
I believe you're a baker in real life.
That's right.
Well, let me tell you, your days of making long French loaves are over.
Do you reckon?
Be nice to me, and who knows? You could top the bill here in no time at all.
But what about your act? I thought you had big plans for that.
Strictly between you and I'm at the end of my tether with Pandora. Her approach is dated. It's the new blood, the likes of you, which excites me most.
Are you two going to finish then?
We've been working on a mind-reading act, but I don't really think she's got what it takes.
Mind reading, isn't that really hard to do?
It can be. You just have to be on a very strong wavelength with the other person. There's just one thing I didn't like about your act.
What?
Sarah, drop her. She'll only hold you back. Believe me, I've been there a million times.
But if it wasn't for Sarah, I wouldn't be here.
Loyalty doesn't breed success. You don't need her. You have enough talent to make it on your own. You see, darling, in the theatre, you're all lovely.
I felt such a fool, just lying on the stage like a corpse.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. I thought you were really super. I was quite moved.
Were you?
Yes. It was just so sweet to see you up there giving it a go.
I just wish Antony had given me a chance to show my full potential.
Oh, I wouldn't get so wound up by it. We all learn by our mistakes.
What do you mean?
Well, some of us are destined for a life on the stage. Others aren't.
Charming.
I admire the way you both threw yourselves in at the deep end. It's just a pity you didn't learn to swim first.
I've been working with you in the theatre for years.
Yes, I was flattered by the way you tried to copy me.
No, I didn't.
I'm not saying you did it consciously.
Look, we only had 1 week's rehearsal.
That long? Listen, you're a very skilled dresser and you have a good job here with me. But if you want to run the risk of throwing it all in and going into a world full of cutthroat competition, that's entirely your choice.
I don't know why I listened to you anyway. You've been stuck in this second-rate theatre for years. You keep saying you're going to move on, but you never do.
This show is my life. Besides, I would never leave Joe in the lurch like that. I'm much too professional. Where the hell have you been?
I've been chatting with Antony.
Are you still mad at me?
What do you think?
I'm sorry, I just got carried away. I couldn't believe I was actually on stage with all those people watching me, all those people clapping me. And Joe said I had the audience eating out of my hands.
You were good, Antony, but you were hardly perfect.
How do you mean?
The audience were warm, but they were hardly ecstatic, were they?
What gives you the right to slag me off?
I'm not slagging you off. I'm just saying there's room for improvement.
How would you know?
What you did back there was totally unprofessional. You can't just humiliate your partner to make yourself look better.
The audience thought it was funny.
The audience thought it was humiliating.
I just can't take a joke.
Pandora, what do you think? Do you think you humiliated me?
Well, I could sense the audience felt slightly embarrassed.
What do you mean by that?
It was obvious you were both very nervous. They can sense these things.
I wasn't nervous.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. It'll come in time. But you have to be confident from head to toe.
And what makes you the expert?
I've been in this business since I was 2 years old, darling.
She could dance before she could crawl, don't you know?
Listen, if you can't take criticism, you may as well give up now.
You're just jealous because our act went down better than your act.
Dream on, doughboy.
offended if I were to tell you something?
No?
Are you sure?
Just said.
I think I love you.
Don't really know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're going to be a very big star. I'll make sure of that.
Joe, why didn't you wait for me?
I thought you'd gone.
But I never leave without you.
And where do you think you're going? We're supposed to be rehearsing tonight.
I promised you I'd go with him.
You didn't tell me you were going for a drink with Antony.
It happened rather suddenly. I'm sorry, Pandora.
No.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
You bastard, Antony.
Don't be like this.
Why not? It's the truth. You are a bastard.
I can't believe this is happening. You've only known him 2 minutes.
Antony and I need to be alone.
We were meant for each other. You can't leave me.
So when did all this happen, shitface?
Look, it's not as if we were serious or anything.
After everything I've done for you, I made you.
I just don't need you anymore, Sarah.
Well, at least you're admitting you're a user. You don't need me anymore, eh? Well, let me tell you I don't need you either. I'd rather be alone than stuck with a selfish, fickle, arrogant, big-headed pig like you.
How can you even consider leaving me after everything we planned?
This is hard for me too. But I must do what feels right inside.
You can't go, Joe. Not now. I think I may be pregnant. I could be carrying our child.
Quit the dramatics, Pandora. You're not on stage now.
Please, please, Joe. You can't leave me. We were destined for each other. I can't live without you.
It's not true.
Didn't you ever love me?
Of course I did.
And what have I done?
I love Antony now.
How can you stand there and say that to me, knowing how I feel about you? How can you be so cruel?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see your ugly face again. You've used me, you've manipulated me, and now you're going to go off with him and start all over again.
It's not like that.
Save your lies for him. I genuinely thought you were different. I thought you were sensitive. I thought I could trust you.
Please, I'm begging you. Let's talk about this. I'll change. I'll be everything you want me to be. I can't live without you.
I'm sorry, Pandora.
You can't leave me in this state.
Go on, just piss off the pair of you. I'm warning you, Antony. If you carry on like this, you'll end up with nobody. You'll end up a very bitter, twisted, lonely old man.
Woe betide me and woe betide you. By hookery or crookery, I'll talk until I'm blue. A cigarette filter and a shiny silver spoon. I'll cut your cotton socks and paint a sunrise in your room. If thine is the kingdom, then thine is the guilt. By jiggery or pokery, I laugh till my sides split. A ring of roses. If you sneeze, then you shall die. A Cheshire cat grin and stick a needle in my eye. Only waterfalls explain my ever-changing moods. Don't get it, if you take it upon yourself, you'll surely drown in the flood then lose. But I'd rather be in love with you. To be in love with you.
What's going on? Why are you all packing?
Joe and I have had some wonderful news, haven't we, darling?
The telegram arrived this morning. Turns out there was an agent in the audience from London last week.
He adored our act.
It's a fan dance?
He wants them to top the bill at the Palladium in London.
We're going to have our names in lights.
I must be really pleased.
Yes, I thought I was never going to escape this dump.
How long are you going for?
We've got a guaranteed run of 3 months. And then, who knows where we'll end up.
When are you going?
The train leaves in 10 minutes.
Where are you going to?
Why not? There's nothing else for me to do around here, thanks to you.
We couldn't possibly go to London without our favourite dresser, could we, Joe?
Of course not.
Well, that's everything. Are we ready?
Yep, let's go.
Oh, come on, Joe. We'll miss the train.
I am ready.
Bye, Antony. Good luck with the singing.
Yeah, take care.
I always do.
London, here we come. Oh, Antony. Invest in some singing lessons. You have a pretty voice. Learn how to use it properly.
What about us? You said you were going to make me a star?
Look, this is my big chance. I'd be a fool to turn it down.
But you promised. You said you loved me.
Well, darling, that's show business.
You could never understand the sound of the rain on the old tin roof. And oh, my precious, what such big eyes you've got. It seems the whole wide world's in your head. And I've got a pocket full of nothing but a head full of dreams. And I don't care if they never come true. I'm so elegantly wasted in such a melancholy way. I couldn't bear to leave you, but I'd simply hate to stay. I want a little bit, I want a little bit more.
Stop.